Right, children. So the subject is IT, information technology. But in IT also, we're gonna discuss about number systems, right? So initially, you must aware why we are going to discuss about number systems and all this mathematics in this IT lecture. Right. So again, computer, all the processing happens in computer. These things are done with numbers. Everything happens with numbers. Numbers only. Again, in a computer, I think that you know, normally the computer, what a computer do is it normally take inputs, and after that it process them, and after that output processed information, right? So all these inputs are going to be inserted into the computer as a digital signal. Again, the processing also going to happen by digital processing. I mean, numbers can digital signal like my processing. Again, output also will be a digital signal initially, but ultimately at the end, they will be converted into different formats like images or light and sound. Images means light. However, in this processing, the computer process data in digital format, right? So normally the digital format is, we're going to represent this digital format in binary numbers, using numbers, 0 and 1. Right? So normally digital signal consists with two status. A digital signal like that, status dekai, 0 and 1. Normally, if it is a signal, actual signal, it may consist with voltages. So 0 voltage and 5 voltage. That depends, right? Normally 5. So normally all the processing, data communication and everything happens in computer with these voltage differences. So this voltage difference varies in two status. These two status are represented as 0 and 1. So the computer gather siddhana hamadeyam wenne digital signal එකකින්. A digital signal එක අපි represent කරනවා 0 and 1 වලින්. So all the data, right? So data means that can be text, numbers, then symbols, after that sound, colors. So all these are data. So all these data will be represented inside the computer as a binary number. Actually not as a binary number, it will be a digital signal. For our reference, we use binary numbers. So all the data that now you see that I'm writing here, right? So these images, these letters and everything will be transferred to you as a digital signal. So then it is very important that before learning about computers and computer science, you must aware about these number systems. Basically, the binary number system. Again, if we're gonna represent a signal, normal signal using a binary number, that will be a huge number with a larger number of digits in binary format. Therefore, what we're gonna do for our ease of use, we are going to convert them into other number formats like octals or hexadecimal, 16. So like that, we can convert these numbers into 8 octal and again into hexadecimal for our reference actually. But inside a computer, all the data will be processed using binary format. Not actually binary numbers. Computer එක කොහොමද එක බිඳු නැහැ. එයා ඇතුලේ තියෙන අර මං කිව්ව voltage difference එකක් තමයි තියෙන්නේ. But we are going to represent those digital signals using ones and zeros. That is why this lesson is important in computer science, right, children? So now there are 4 number systems in use normally. There are more, right? But we're going to learn 4 number systems. One is decimal number system. So decimal number system is the normal number system that we use, right? So if I write 153, we know the value, right? 153. Again, 55 or 555. When I just write this one, you may have a feeling that what's the value of this, right? That is because we are familiar with this decimal number system, because by default we use decimal number system, right? Okay. So children, there are some other number systems. One is called numbers with place value. With the place value, right? The place value, right? See, if I just take 555, the symbol is same. We use this symbol as 5. මේ symbol එක නැත්නම් මේ සංකේතය කියන 5 කියලා නේද? මේ සංකේතය දැක්කම අපේ ඔළුවේ ඇඳෙනවා ප්‍රමාණයක්. Because we are familiar with that symbol. මේ විදිහේ සංකේත දැකපුවම අපිට අග්ගාලා මොනවා හරි ಜಾති 5ක් කියන එක ඔළුවේ හැදෙනවා. Right? But here the same symbol is there but with different values, right? This one, this is 500, right? Not 5, this is 500. This is 50. This is 5. Same symbol but different values. From where this value came from? මේ value එක කොහෙන් ආවා කියලා අපි දැන් හිතා ගන්න. නේද? එහෙනම් මේ value එක එන්නේ due to the place of this symbol. This is the 0th place. First place, second place. මෙයා තියෙන තැන අනුව තමයි මෙයාට මේ value එක ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. The base is 10. 10 පාදින් තමයි අපි කතා කරන්නේ. Because we use numbers from 0 to 9. So we have symbols up from 0 to 9. We have 10 symbols here. අපිට සංකේත 10ක් තියෙනවා පාවිච්චි කරන්න. Therefore we use decimal number system that is called as the base of this one is 10. The base is 10. So children, we use base 10 number system that is called as decimal number system. So the value comes with the base, right? So here the base is 10. Sorry, base is 0. So the place value will be represented with the power of the base. Here power is 0, 10 to the power 1, and the power is 2. The power comes with the place value, place number, right? So here the actual value will be 1. Power 0 means 1, right? ඕනම එක 10 බිඳුවනි බලය කියලා කියන්නේ 1යි. Here 10. This is 100. So this value is called as the place value. මෙන්න මේකට කියනවා අපි place value එක කියලා. So here we have the symbol 5. The place value is 1. So from these two, the value of the symbol will be 5. And here the place value is 10 and the symbol also same 5. Then the value will be 50. 5 10 50. Here the place value is 100, symbol is same 5, then the actual value will be 500. So after get the total of this one, we can have 555. So these number systems are called as number systems with place value. මෙයාලට අපි කියනවා place value එකක් තියෙන number systems කියලා. If I just write something like here, 1, 2, 3, right? When you just take the whole number, this is 123. If I add again 0 here, oh, sorry. 1005, right? Again, place value is 10 0, 10 1, 10 2, and 10 3. So this is 1, 10, 100, 1000. From these two, here we have 1, and the place value is 100. So that will give 1000. The place value is 1000, right? Here, the place value is 1. The symbol is 5. From these two, 5. 1000 plus 5, 1005. Right? So these numbers are called as numbers with place value. You know, place value with numbers. If we just use Roman numbers, Roman number system, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Again 10. After that 11, 12, right? So this number system doesn't have a place value. These are different symbols. This is one symbol, this is another one, this is another one, this is another one, like that. These are different symbols for each number. So these values doesn't have a this number system doesn't have a place value. The number system we use, Hindu Arabic number system, it normally depend on a place value, right? So children, we are not going to discuss about this one. So we are going to discuss about the number systems with place value. අපි කතා කරන්න දරුවනේ number system එක place value එකක් තියෙන number system එක. Okay, again there are another two. One is called fixed point numbers. Fixed point. The other one is floating point. Other one is a floating point. Fixed point and floating point, right? If I just type a number, write a number, 32.53. So this is 32.53. Again, if I write 0.34. So these numbers are called as, again, 5. Then 120, right? So all these are fixed point numbers because here the decimal point, the dot will not be changed, right? The position of the dot will not be changed. මේ dot එකේ position එක මාරු වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මේක මෙහෙමම තමයි. So then these are called as fixed point numbers. We can write 5.0, right? Again, there is another method that we can follow. If I write 105.032, so I can write this number in this way, right? This is totally similar if I write this as 1.05032 multiplied by 10 to the power 2. This is totally similar to this number. Again, I can write this as 10.05032 by 10. Again, I can write this as 105.32 minus 1. So like that, the same number I can write in different ways. So these are called as floating point numbers. You can see the decimal point is floating. It's changing. මේ තියෙන තැන අපිට වෙනස් කරන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි එකම value එකනේ. එකම සංඛ්‍යාව එකම number එක, but the decimal point is changing. So then these are called as these types, right? Here. These notifications are called as floating point number notifications. Right, again, floating point numbers here. Another example, if I write 5.0006, this is equal to, sorry, I can write this as 5.0003 by 10 to the power 4. Again, similarly, I can write this dot 3 by 10. The same number, right? You can see here, floating the point, I mean the decimal point is changed. It has shifted to this place, right? In this one, but the same value. So then these are called as floating point numbers. එන මේවට කියන අපි floating point numbers කියලා. එතකොට ඔයාලා දැනගන්න ඕනේ දැන් there are two different number systems, main number systems. Those are number systems with place value and without place value. So Hindu Arabic one is a number system which has a place value. Roman numbers, they doesn't have a place value. They are just symbols. Different symbols will be used as each number in Roman number system. After that, there are another ways of representing those. Those are fixed point representation and floating point representation. So children, this is fixed point representation. Make a fixed point. If I write this as a power of 10, then this will become a floating point representation of the number. Make a fixed point, and this is floating point. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, I'm going to clear this. Okay, children, again, if you have any questions, anytime you can ask, right? Anytime you can stop me and ask. Again, in the chat also you can ask questions. That is also okay, but I will recommend if you could ask questions verbally, that will be better.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Right, everyone. Now you must aware there are several number systems available, and in this number systems with place value, there are some subsystems of these numbers. Those are decimal, octal, sorry, some binary, decimal, before that octal, and hexadecimal. Hexadecimal, right? So all these are number systems with place values. Binary means base 2 number system. Base 2. This is base 8, base 10, and base 16. So children, in this lesson, we are going to learn how to represent these decimal numbers. This is the main number systems that we're going to refer as human readable, not actually readable. It's called as normally that's the default number system of ours, right? The decimal number system, right? Okay. Then we are going to check how we can convert these numbers into other formats and how we can convert back these other format numbers into decimal. How we can use them in mathematical operations. Like that, those things we're going to learn in this lesson. So, okay, now we're going to start by converting decimal into binary, right? Before that, we are going to have a brief understanding about these 4 number systems. මේක චූටි චුට්ටක් අපි කතා කරලා ඊට පස්සේ මේවා convert කරන්න කොහොමද කියලා බලන්න තමයි යන්නේ. Right. Children, first one, I'll take decimal number system because that is the default number system of our system of ours. So decimal number system, right? In this decimal number system, we have 10 symbols. Symbols. So those are these are symbols available, right? So these are universal symbols actually. මේ ලෝකයෙන් පාවිච්චි කරන අපි කියනවා universal symbols කියලා. එතකොට මේ තියෙන සංකේත ටික තමයි. These are just symbols, but we are trained to use them as values. අපේ ඔළුව train කරලා තියෙනවා පොඩි කාලේ ඉඳන්ම මේවට value එකක් තියලා නේද? When we just see this symbol, we know it's 7, and again we're going to have an idea what is 7, right? 7 කියන එක idea එකක් කරනවා මේ symbol එක දැකපු ගමන්. This one, it's 3, right? Again we're going to have an idea what's the value of this one. 3 3ක් කියන එක. So like that, these symbols, they have a meaning or a value, right? So in decimal number system, we have 10 symbols, and these are the default number system that we are using, right? After that, the other number system is binary. Here the base is 10. In binary number system, base is 2. Therefore, we can use only 2 symbols, 0 and 1. Symbols දෙකයි පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. The other one is octal number system. The base is 8. Therefore, we can use 8 symbols. So you can use 8 symbols. The other one is hexadecimal. Sorry, 16. 16 is the base. We can use 15 symbols for that, right? So these are the symbols used in hexadecimal number system. There you can see some letters also there, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, like that. So these are all these letters also used as symbols of numbers in hexadecimal number system. So මෙතන මේ A කියලා කියන්නේ A අකුර නෙවෙයි. number system එකේදී ඒක අංකයක්. 11 10 කියන අංකය. අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් 10 කියලා දන්න එකක් තියෙනවනේ. ඒක නෝට A. 11 is represented with B. For 12, C is used. 13, 14 and 15. Right? Instead of these numbers in hexadecimal, these letters are used. There is a reason, right? In decimal number system, if I write, actually the reason is these numbers, the number system that we are using here has a place value. ඇත්තටම ප්‍රශ්නේ තමයි මෙතන තියෙන. මෙයාට place value එකක් තියෙන එකනේ. ඒතර මම මෙතන 10 වෙනකොට 1.0 කියලා ලිව්වොත්. මෙයාට place value එකක් හම්බ වෙනවා නේද? Place value comes with the base. So base is 16. Here 16, the power is 0. 16 power is 1. Then 1 16 පළවෙනි බලය කියන්නේ 16. Then this has to be multiplied with this one. It's 16. And here it's 0. So 0 plus 16, the value is 16. In hexadecimal format, if I write this symbol, the actual value of this will be 16, not 10. මේක 10 වෙන්නේ 10 පාදයෙන් විතරයි. Because these ones have a place value, this will become 16 in hexadecimal. If I just take another example, let's say 12. 12. In decimal number system, we can write this as 12, right? But when we just use this in hexadecimal number system, here 1, 16, right? You know these are the place values. Then 16 by 1, it's 16. 2 multiplied by 1, 2. So the actual value will be 18 in hexadecimal format. If I write like this. Hexadecimal value 18. Therefore, I can't write this like this. Because these number systems, they have a place value. Therefore, instead of 12, we have to use the letter C. එහෙනම් අපිට මෙහෙම 12 කියලා ලියන්න බෑ. ඒ නිසා C අකුර පාවිච්චි කරනවා. Again, in this hexadecimal number system, there must be 16 characters or symbols to use as numbers. Therefore, 0 and up to 9, and for 10A, 11B, 12C, like that, these English letters will be used in hexadecimal number system. ඒතොලා මේකම place value එකක් තියෙන නිසා ලියන්න බෑ. ඒ නිසා ඉලක්කම් පාවිච්චි කරනවා. Now you must aware these are the symbols which can be used in, which are available in these 4 different number systems. Make available මොනවාද අපි කියන්නේ symbols එක තමයි මේ තියෙන්නේ. Do you have any question regarding this? තේරුණාද පැහැදිලිද? Right, children. Then you must aware about the place values as well. Shall I clear this one? Is it okay, right? It's okay, right? I'm going to clear this. Right. After that, these are the place values, right? So if we take a number with, let's say 10 digits, a number with 10 digits, right? So place values will be, අපි ඉලක්කම් 10ක් තියෙන අංකයක් තමයි මේ ලියුවේ, හරිද? place values තමයි 0, 1, 3. Right, these are the place values. Sorry, the positions. Position place එක නේද මෙයාගේ. මේ 0th place. This is first place, second place, third place, fourth place, fifth place, like that. This is the place. And depend on the base, these place depend on the base. Base is this one. this number gonna have a place value. මේ base එක මත depend වෙනවා මෙයාලගේ place value එක. So place value will come as a power of the base. Base එකේ power එකක් විදිහට තමයි එන්නේ. හරි. එහෙනම් දැන් මෙයාගේ මෙතන අපි ගත්තොත් this is 10, right? In decimal number system the base is 10. So 10 0 10 1 10 2 So these are the place values, right? If I convert them, this is 1, 2, 4, 10 to the power 3 means 8, 16, 64, 182, 256, 512, 1024, 2048, 4096, like that. We can write the place values in decimal number system. ඔයාලට ඒතර මෙන්න මේ ටික මතක තියෙන්න ඕනි. binary වල නම් අනිවාර්යෙන් මතක තියෙන්න ඕනි. If you gonna learn computer science, you must keep these we call them place values, right? Keep these place values in your mind, right? You must remember them. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, like that, up to even 1024. Right then. Oh, sorry, children, right? This is 10. Sorry, it's my mistake. It's my mistake. We are talking about decimal number system, right? So here, this is 1, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, like that it goes. If it is binary number system, then this is 2 to power 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, like that it goes. Then the numbers are 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Again, if it is octal number system, 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8, 2, 8, 3, like that. And the values are 1, 8, 64, right? And then 64 into 8, 512, right? And 12. In hexadecimal, 16 0, 16 1, 16 power 2, 16 power 3. Then 1, 16, 256. Then 256 into 16. 4096. Right. These are the place values of these number systems. This is decimal. This is binary, octal, and hexadecimal. So again, children, you must clearly aware about the place values of these number systems. ඔයාලා හොඳට දැනුවත් වෙන්න ඕනි. මෙයාලගේ place values ටික සහ මේගොල්ලන්ගේ positions ටික. 0 ඉඳන් තමයි පටන් ගන්න. And again the symbols, right? Each number system, there are symbols. And in hexadecimal, English letters also have been used as symbols. And these are the place values. The place value come from this one. This is power of base. So place value එක හැදෙන්නේ base එකේ power එකක් බලයක් විදිහට. In decimal, base is 10, binary base is 2, octal 8, hexadecimal 16. Right, up to now, do you have any questions? Right, I'm going to clear the screen. Clear. Right, then we are going to discuss about converting decimal numbers into other 3 number formats, other 3 number systems. So we are going to discuss about how we can convert decimal numbers into binary, octal, and hexadecimal. The same method will be applied. To convert this, we have to divide the number by the base. By the base value. When number divide කරන්නයි තියෙන්නේ. Right, let's see how we can do it. Now children, I want you to get a paper and we are going to practice this now. Take a paper. First one is decimal to binary. First example, let's say 45. So this is how we're gonna convert that. This is only one method. The method is divide by the base, right? Okay. So 45 divide by 2. Then 2, 2, and the remainder is 1. එකක් ඉතුරුයි. Again divide by 2. 1, 1, remainder is 0. ඉතුරු නැහැ. We have to mention that here, right? Divide by 2. 5, remainder is 1. Divide by 2. 2, remainder is 1. Divide by 2. 1, 0. Divide by 2. 0 and remainder is 1. Until we get 0 here, we must divide by the base. And we have to mention the remainder at the right side. After that, we are going to write the number from top to bottom. From top to bottom. 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. Base is 2. We must mention the base. This is the answer. Right? So that is the method that we're going to follow to convert a decimal number into binary. There is another method that we can use, that is for these small numbers. This will not work with large numbers, but for the small numbers it's easy. Normally we know the position values, right? That is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and 64. So these are the place values in binary. If we take 45, there are no 64s in 45. We can, we know that 132 will be there in 45. මේ 45 ඇතුලේ 32 එකක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. 32ක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. Right. After that 32 is there. 32 plus 16. 48, right? So there can't be any 16s in 45. After having 32, there can't be any more 16s. නේද? මේ 32 කෙනෙක් ගත්තට පස්සේ 16ක් තියෙන්න බෑ. මොකද 32යි 16යි 48ක් වෙනවා. So no 16s. 32 plus 8, it's 40. Then there can be an 8. 40, 40 plus 4, 44, right? 4 also there. 44 plus 2, 46. Then there can't be any 2s. 44 plus 1, 45. Then answer will be 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. This method also can be used, but this will work with small numbers. Right, but
Can you explain again, so that method?
the main or the most easiest, actually not easiest, most reliable method will be this one. Divide by the base. This is the most reliable method. But for small numbers, you can just do this in your mind as well. නිකන් මතකෙන් ටක් ගාලා හදා ගන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. All right, we'll go with another example. Children, shall I erase this one? ඔයාම මේක මකනවා අපි example එකක් කරමු තව එකක්. හරිද?
Excuse me, sir.
All right, now I want you to do this with me. We are going to convert 153 into binary. Right, let's start. Take a paper and convert this to binary and send me the answer in chat. Bandar. Children, in my lectures, in my ones only, right? Again, there are a few things I must tell you. First of all, you must add a professional photo as your Zoom account profile picture, right? ඔයාලගේ Zoom account profile picture එක විදියට ඔයාලගේ professional photo එකක් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ඔයාලා දාන්න. That's a requirement. Next one is in my lectures only. If others will ask you to do so, then you can do that, right? In my lectures, there in your registration form, you will see first name, last name, and registration number at the end. First name, last name, then your email. After that, registration number. Children, I want you to fill your first name in the first name place, last name in the last name text box, and in the registration number text box, the registration number. I think you have asked to fill registration number as the first name. While the first name is the registration number එක තමයි දාන්න කියලා at the university එකෙන්. That's the normal method you're going to follow in the university. But in my ones, there will be additional field called registration number. So in my lectures, you must add first name, last name, and after that, registration number in the place of the registration number, right? Okay. Again, there is a question that she's Shiohi, RHMD Bandara. So, sir, can you explain this again? What do you want me to explain again? Can you ask?
Sir, it's okay, sir. Sir, you explain it again. There are
065 Bandar. If you want me to explain anything again, you can ask, right? Anytime. It's okay. Right. Very good. So what we have to do, just divide this by 2. 2, 7, 6, right? Remind is 1. 2, 3, 8, remind is 0. 1, 9, 0.
සර් කියන එක ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැ.
Okay. Right. Then answer will be this one. We have to write this from bottom to top. So then answer will be this one, right? Okay. You must mention the base here. We can apply the other method as well. So it's the place values are 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. So in 153, we can use 1, we can get 128 plus 64, 190. So then 0 here. 128 plus 32, 160. So 0 here. 128 plus 16, 138, 144, then 116. 144 plus 8, 152, right? 52. Then 0, 0, 1. We can use this method as well, right? Right, children. So we'll move to the next one because these are very easy. Binary, then decimal into octal. Same method applies. If we just do an example, let's say we'll write 73. Right. What we have to do? We have to convert this. To convert this, we have to divide that by the base. Base is 8. 73 divided by 8. Nine, right? Remainder is 1. Again divide by 8. Remainder is it's 1 and remainder is 1. Divide by 8. 0, remainder is 1. 1, 1, 1 in octal number system. Base is 8. Right. Another example. $291. So what we have to do? Again, divide by 8. Shall we do this one? You have divided that by 8, right? Just send me the answer in chat. Maling and Shashikala has replied. So others? Okay, correct. So children, this is what we have to do. Nimsara, Vinod, you are correct, right? We have divided this by 8. Here, 3. Six. Remainder is 3. Divide by 8. 4. Remainder is 4. Divide by 8. 0. Remainder is 4. The answer will be 4, 4, 3 in octal. Angelika, please check again. Children, it's better that you can reply, right, in chat your answers. Right, I think it's clear to you. So every time if you want to convert a decimal number into other number system, other number format, you must divide the number by the base until you get 0 as the answer. Not actually the answer at the bottom. Right. Yes. Now after that you have to write the answer from top to bottom. Okay, children, we'll check hexadecimal as well. I'll clear this one. Now we're going to see how we can convert decimal into hexadecimal. Hexadecimal, right. Same method applies. If I just write 675, shall we convert this? Same method applies. Okay, I'll do an example first. 675. We must divide this by 16. Okay, so if we divide 67 by 16, 4, right? 35, 2. Remainder is 3. Divide by 16. Again 2. Remainder is 10. Divide by 16. 0. Remainder is 2. Instead of 10, we have to write A. So the answer will be 2A3 in hexadecimal. Shashikala, very good, right? For your quick response, it's good. Okay, children, another one. The answer is 2A3 in 60, right? Then 1,200. This one, shall we? Quickly convert these two into decimal, right? You know the method. The method is you must write the place values, and after that, get the total of the answers by multiplying each number by the place value. Right, you can reply in chat the answers. Right, good. So if I do the answer, if you can find the answer, right? Yeah, it's 156. So I156 in octal. So place values are 1, 8, 64, and 6 plus 40 plus 64. It's 0, 11. This is 110. And this one, 1DF, 1, 16, 256. So F means 15, B means 11, 11 into 16, 176, and 1 into 2, 156, 12, 17, 7, 7, 14, and 4. The answer is 147. Correct. Okay, children, very good. I'll clear them. After that, we must aware how we can convert. Now we know how to convert decimal values into other 3 number systems, and again the numbers in other 3 number systems into decimal. Now we're going to see how we can convert a decimal value into octal and hexadecimal. Again, this is also very easy, right? Here in octal, to represent 1 digit in octal number system, we have to have 3 digits in a, sorry, not decimal, right? Sorry, this should be binary. Binary numbers into octal, right? Okay. In octal number system, the largest value is 7, right? To represent 7, if we convert 7 into decimal, sorry, convert into the binary, this can be represented as like this. Decimal 7 into binary, we have to have 3 digits. Therefore, when we're going to convert a binary number into octal, these are the steps that we're going to follow. We are going to divide the binary number into parts which have 3 digits. अब मैं binary octal number එක තුනේ කොටස් වලට කඩා ගන්නවා. 3 digits because to represent the maximum value of octal, we need 3 digits in binary. So for example, if I write something like this. Okay. So this is an binary number. So what we have to do, we have to divide this into segments which has 3 digits, starting from right side. That is very important. We must start from the right side. We must divide this into parts or segments which has 3 digits. So I can divide this from here and here and here. Now what we have to do, we have to convert each segment into its decimal value. Each segment into its decimal value. So here 1, 2, 4. Again 1, 2, 4. Right? This is how we're going to convert this into decimal. So here we have 5, right? 1 plus 4, 5. 1 plus 4, 5. Here 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 7. And here we have 2. So 2755 is the relevant octal value. It's very easy, right? From right side, you have divided it into segments which has 3 digits per each and convert that into its decimal format, decimal form. Again, if it is a hexadecimal value, we must divide the segments with 4 digits. Example, right? If this is the number in hexadecimal, To convert this into hexadecimal, we must divide this into segments which has 4 digits. So from here, I have divided 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Like this, we have to divide that into parts which has 4 digits per each in hexadecimal. Now, similarly, we can convert this into its decimal format. So 1, 2, 4, 8, right? So here we have 2, 2 plus 4, 14, right? This is 14. This is 1. This is 1 plus 4, 5. 5 plus 8, 13. Here we have 14 again. And 2. So the relevant hexadecimal value is 2, 14 is E, 13 is D, right? D, 1, E in hexadecimal. This is the answer. Right, children? So you must aware how you can do it, what the steps. If you want to convert to octal, you must divide that into segments which has 3 digits per each. Digit 3ක් තියෙනවට. Hexadecimal convert කරන්න නම් digit 4 ගානේ වෙන් කරනවා. Keep in mind that is very important. You must start dividing from right side. දකුණු පැත්තේ ඉඳලා අනිවාර්යෙන් පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ. Right. I think it's clear. Shall we do an exercise? So you must convert this one. This number into octal and hexadecimal both. Octal and hexadecimal. Right. I'll give you some time. Please do it. Right, children. Now, if we convert this into a octal, we have divided into segments with 3 digits. So we have divide that from here and from here and here, right? So then it will be this is 1, this is 3, 5, 7, 2. Answer will be 2, 7, 5, 3, 1 in octal. We just convert these segments into its decimal value, right? अब मैं वो convert करने आ लगे 10 पादे. Okay. When you're going to convert this into hexadecimal, we have to divide this into 4 by 4 segments. Then 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4 from here, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Then values are, this is 8 plus 1, 9. 4 plus 1, it's 5. 15, 2. So the answer will be 2F59 in hexadecimal. Okay, children, I think it's clear to you. Just we have to follow the steps, that's all. Next one, octal into hexadecimal. Sorry, octal into binary. So if I want to convert 532 octal number, again, it is also simple again. We have to mention or represent each of these digit in octal number format into binary format. එන්න මේ එක එක්කෙනා වෙන වෙනම convert කරනවා binary format එකට using decimal to binary conversion. That's the important thing. So 5, we can represent 5 with 3 digits. So 5 can be written as 101. So we use decimal to binary conversion format or the method to convert these, but actually what happens, we're going to convert this octal number into binary, its binary format. Again 3. So 3, 0, 1, 1. Always we must mention the number with 3 digits. So 2 means 0, 1, 0. So the answer will be 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0 in 2. This is it. Similarly, hexa, decimal into binary. Same method applies, right? Let's say A38B in hexadecimal. Then we have to represent each of these digits in hexadecimal in its binary format using decimal to binary conversion. So A can be written as A is 10, right? 10, 8, 0, 0, 1. This A. 3, 0, 0, 1, 1. Always we must use 4 digits. 8, 1, 0, 0, 0. B is 11. 11 means 8, 10, 1. This is 11. Right. So if you write that 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 in binary. Okay, is it clear? In octal, we're going to use 3 digits per each. In hexadecimal, we are going to use 4 digits per each. If you're going to convert an binary number into octal, we have to divide the number for segments which has 3 digits per each. If you are going to convert octal into binary, we must represent 1 digit in octal number in 3 digits in binary number. එකක් තුනකින් පෙන්නනවා. නැත්නම් තුනක් එකකින් පෙන්නනවා. Okay, we'll do another example. So we are going to convert an octal number into binary format. Sashikala, yes, you are correct. It should be 1010, right? Yes. Okay, so let's say 5, 3, 1, 4. This is an octal number. We are going to convert this into its binary format. So what we must do here, we must represent each of these digits into its binary format using 3 digits. Digits තුනකින් තමයි පෙන්නන්න ඕන. 5 කියන ඉලක්කම ලියන්න පුළුවන් 101. This is 011. I'm just converting the number into its binary format. 1001. Always we must use 3 digits. 4, 100. So the answer is 101, 011, 001, 100. It's the answer. Nipun, is it clear? Right. For hexadecimal, C2, 0 E. So if we're going to convert this into its binary format, then shall we do it together? Yes, children. So C means 12. 12. So 8 4 0 0. 2 0 0 1 0. 0 means 4 zeros. E is 14. So 1 4 14 0. So the answer will be 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 4 zeros 1 1 1 0. This is the answer. Okay, then the last conversion, that is octal into hexadecimal. Again, that is also very easy. Octal to hexadecimal. Uh, 5 3 2. If this is the octal number, first we have to convert this into a binary number. After that, we can convert that binary number into hexadecimal. So if we convert this into binary, this is 101. This is 011. This is 010. So 101011010. Then we have to divide this into segments with 4 digits from here and from here. And this is 8 to 10, right? 10 means, let's say 10. Here we have 5 and 1. So the answer will be 1 5A in next. So to convert octal numbers into hexadecimal, we must first convert that into binary format, and after that we can convert the binary number into its hexadecimal format. That's 1 5A. So similar method applies in hexadecimal to octal as well. So shall we do an exercise? I'm going to clear this, very easy. Okay, now you must convert B5 B52 in hexadecimal. Please convert this into octal number system and send the answer in chat. Right, everyone. So B is 11, 1, sorry, 8, 10, 11, 5, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 0, 0, 1, 0. Right. Now we're going to convert this into octal. So we have divided by 3 by 3. So here, here, and here. Then 2, 2, 5, 5. Yes. 5, 5, 2, 2, right? Sidhum, check your answer again. And Chamar also.
Yes, Hindu Madhya.
Right, children. So those are the methods that you can apply, convert numbers into its binary, sorry, its other formats, right? Let's discuss a summary very quickly. Right, children. Now I want you to talk, right? Okay. Right, everyone, we have 2, 8, 10, 16, 2, 8, 16, right? We are not going to convert 2 into 2 again. 8 into 8, 10 into 10, and now children, if you're going to convert 2 into 8, what we going to do? Now I want you to talk. Binary into octal, what you going to do? What are we going to do? So everyone, what are you going to do? අපි දරුවනේ මොකද කරන්න මේක? 2 8 පාදට හරවන්න.
Divide into segment with 3 digits.
With 3 digits, very good. Segment into 3 digits, right? After that, 2 into 8, what are you going to do? 2 8 පාදට හරවන්න. We have to use 1, 2, 4, 8 like that, the place is, right? 2 into 10. 2 into 16, what are you going to do? Divide into 4 digits. 4 8 into 2, what are you going to do? Represent one number, 1 digit by 3 digits. 8 into 10. 1, 8, 64 like that, we have to use place values. 8 into 16, what are you going to do? අපි එකක් තුනකින් ලියනවා. ඊට පස්සේ තුනක් sorry හතරක් එක ඩිජිට් එකකින් ලියනවා. එකක් තුනකින් ලියනවා බයිනරි කරන්න. හතරට කඩලා හතර එකක් කරනවා. ඩෙසිමල් වලින් හෙක්සාඩෙසිමල් කරන්න. 10 into 2. 10 decimal binary karana divide by 2. Then 10 8 divide by 8. 10 into 16 divide by 16. 16 into 2 1 by 4 digit. 16 8 කරන්න නම් 1 by 4 digit and again 3 by 3 into 1 digit. එකක් හතරකින් ලියලා තුනේ කොටස් වලට කඩලා එකක් කරනවා. 6 into 10 1 16 2 5 6 like that. We have to use the place value. So this is the summary. We have discussed all with examples. Now you should be able to convert any number system into any other number system. Is this clear to everyone? Do you have any questions regarding this? All clear the may have them. Hurry. Then we must discuss about some mathematical operations as well, addition and subtraction. We'll discuss that as well within this half an hour, the rest of the time. So I'll clear this. Okay, children. Quickly we'll discuss how we can add numbers representing different number systems. First, binary numbers. So if we add 1 by 1, 1 by 0, what will be the answer? This is 1 plus 0, it's 1, right? It's correct. 1 by 1, then what will happen? 1 plus 1 is 2, but we can't write 2 here in binary format. This binary. We can't write 2 in binary format. So normally we're going to represent 2 in binary format like 1 0, right? අපි දෙකකින් ඉලක්කම දෙකේ පාදයට හැරෙවොත් 2 can be represented as 1 0. So we have to put 0 here and bring forward the other value we call that the carrier bit, and then it will come here. This is the answer, right? So again, if we add 1 1 and 0 1, now 1 1 it's 2, 2 means 1 0, so you have to put 0 here and bring the other one forward, and 1 1 again 0 and bring that forward 1. This is the answer. So like that, every time if there is a extra value, that value must be brought forward. සාමාන්‍ය එකතු කරන විදියම තමයි 2 7 එකතු කරන්න තිබ්බොත් right, 7 plus 5 it's 12. We're going to put 2 here and 1 to the forward. 10 12 again, 2 and 1, like that, right? Same thing applies in other number systems as well when you're going to add them. In binary system, right? Okay. Let's do an example. I want you to add please add these two numbers. Reply with your answer. Okay, very good. So this is how we can add it. 1 1 is 2, 2 means 0, and you have to bring 1 here, 0, again 1, right? Now it's 1 1 1 3. 3 can be written as 1 1. So you have to put 1 here, bring the other one forward, then again 0 1 0 1. So 3 means 1 1. This is the answer. Okay, next one, octal numbers. So 5 3 7 4 2 5. Octal numbers. Shall you add this one together? Now 7 plus 5, it's 12. 12, we have to convert this into octal. So 8 plus 4, right? In octal. I just convert this value 12, decimal value 12 into octal. That can be written as 1 4. Right. So then you have to put 4 here and bring 1 here. Then 3 plus 3 6. It's okay. 5 4. It's 9. So 9 can be written as 1 1 in octal. So you have to put 1 and 1 here. Right, another example. 3, 2, 6, 5. Right, children, shall you add this one? Try it by yourself. Right. So if we add this 5, 7 is 12. So in 8, in octal, 12 can be written as 1, 4. So we have to put 4 here, bring 1 forward. It's again 12, 4, bring 1 here. Now it's 6, 2, it's 9, right? 9 means 1, 1, so 1. And 4, 1 here, 8, 8 means 1, 0. So answer will be 1, 0, 1, 4, 4. Right. Now children, we're going to discuss about subtraction. In hexadecimal also same, right? If I add 5b plus a8 hexadecimal, then b is 11. 11 plus 8 is 19. So if I write 19 hexadecimal, this is 1, 4. Sorry, 1, 3, right? 1, 3. So we have to put 3 here, bring 1 forward. A is 10, 5, 15 plus 1, 16. So 16 is 1, 0. This is the answer. Children, now we're going to discuss subtraction. This is binary subtractions. Right. Here subtract 0 by 1. Okay. Here we can't do so because we have 0 here. Then I'll bring 1 from the front place. If we take 1 from the next place, we're gonna take actually 2 here, the base value of the base. එතන එකක් ගන්නවා කියලා කියන්නේ අතනම බේස් වැලියු එක තමයි ගන්න නේද? අපි 10 එකක් ගත්තොත් 52 අඩු කිරීම මෙහෙම තිබ්බොත් we can't subtract 7 by 2. So I'll bring 1 from here. Then here the value will be 4, but this value will be 12 because we're going to bring not 1 from the front place, we're going to bring 2. Sorry, we're going to bring 10, right? 10 is the base. 12 7ක් ගියාම ගන්නවා 5යි. එකයි. Similar method applies. So subtract 1 from 2, get 1. Here we have 0. 0 for 0, it's 0. 1, 0, 1. Again, the same issue is here. I will bring 1 from here, 2, so 1. Answer will be this one. The important thing is when you're going to bring one value from the front, from the number in the front place, we are actually going to bring the value of the base. Front place එකම නැත්නම් ඉස්සරහා තැනින් අපි එකක් ගේනකොට ඇත්තටම අපි ගේන්නේ base value එක. base value එකේ ප්‍රමාණය. Okay, another example. Now children, here we have 1 and 0. So subtract 0 from 1. Answer is 1. In this place, we can't do so. Then we have to check in the next place. Again, 0 is there. Again, we have to go to the next place. 0 is there. Again to the next place, 1. We can find 1 here. So we have to bring 1 from this place to here. Then this value will be 0. And we are going to take 2. And value of this place will be 2 now. Now from there also again, we're going to take 1. Then here the value will be 1. Actually, we are going to take 2. Now the value is 2 here. Again, we have to take. So the value will be 1, not 0. Now 2. So if we just subtract 1 from 2, 1. 1 from 1, 0. 1 from 1, 0. Here 0 from 1. Again, we can't do that. We have to take 1 from here. Then 2 minus 1, 1. This is the answer. අපිට ඉස්සරහින් අරගෙන පහලට එන්න වෙනවා. එද්දී බේස් වැලියු එකක් තමයි ගේන්නේ. එතනින් එකක් ආයෙ ගන්නවා. එතනින් එකක් ආයෙ ගන්නවා. එකක් ඉතුරු වෙනවා. question එක පහලට එන්න බේස් වැලියු එකේ ප්‍රමාණයක් තමයි පිටිපස්සට එන්නේ. Is it clear? Does anyone need me to explain again?
Yes, sir. Explain again.
Okay. Actually, another example. හරි. එකෙන් බිඳුව කඩු කරන්න ඕනේ. එකයි. බිඳුව එකක් කඩු කරන්න බෑ. We can't 0 minus 1 we can't do that. We have to take 1 from the next place. මෙතන එකක් ගේන්න ඕන. අපිට මෙතන අඩු කරන්න බෑ. මෙතන එකක් ගේනවා. ගේද්දී අපි ගේන්නේ අතරම බේස් වැලියු එක. දෙකක් තමයි එන්නේ. අපි එකක් කියලා ගත්තට. මෙතන ඉතුරු වෙන්නේ බිඳුවයි. මෙතන වැලියු එක දෙකක් වෙනවා. දෙකෙන් එකක් ගියාම එකයි. බිඳුවෙන් බිඳුව කඩ කරපුවම බිඳුවයි. බිඳුව එකක් ආයෙත් බෑ. මෙතෙන්ට එන්න වෙනවා. එතනත් නැහැ. ඉස්සරහට යන්න වෙනවා. එහෙනම් මෙතනින් ගේන්න. අපි මේ ගේන්නේ බේස් වැලියු එකක්. මෙතන උතර අගේ බිඳුවයි. මෙතන දැන් දෙකයි. අපිට ගෙනියන්න පස්තර නිසා ආයෙ මෙතන තියෙන කෙනාගෙන් ආයෙ ගෙනියනවා. දෙකක් තිබුණ එකෙන් එකක් ගත නිසා මෙයාගේ ඉතුරු වෙන්නේ එකයි. බේස් වැලියු එකක් තමයි ගෙනියන්නේ. මෙතන වැලියු එක දැන් දෙකයි. දෙකෙන් එකක් එකයි. එකෙන් එකක් එතන ඉතුරු එකයි. එකෙන් එකක් බිඳුවයි. Right. We'll check how we can subtract octal numbers as well. So 5, 2, 3, 3, 6, 5. Octal, we got a minus. Right. We can't subtract 5 from 3. තුනෙන් පහ කඩු කරන්න බෑ. So we have to request 1 from the next place. මෙතන එකක් ගන්න වෙනවා. right. එකක් ගන්න. මෙතන දැන් එකයි. අපි ඇත්තටම ගන්න බේස් වැලියු එක. 8ක් එනවා මේ පැත්තට. 8යි 3යි 11යි. 11න් පහක් ගියාම 6යි. Right, 6. In this place we have 1. We can't subtract 6 from 1. We have to bring 1 from here. එතනින් ගේන්න වෙනවා. ඇත්තටම එන්නේ 8ක්. මෙයා ගාව දැන් 4යි. එකයි අපි ගත්තේ. හැබැයි පිටිපස්සේදී 8ක් වෙනවා. 8 1 9. 9 6 ගියාම 3යි. 4 9 ගියාම 1යි. Another one. Right, children. Now we have to subtract 6 from 4. We can't do that. We should check. We should request 1 from the next place. Again, 0 is there. So there is no value to take. Then we have to go forward. We have to bring 1 from here. මෙතන එකක් තමයි ගේන්න වෙන්නේ. එතෙන්ට ගේනවා. අතන මේ ඔක්ටල් නිසා එන්නේ 8ක්. මෙයා ගාව 2යි දැන් එකක් ගිය නිසා. 8ක් තියෙනවා දැන්. Again we have to take 1. දැන් එහෙනම් මෙතන 8ක් ආවා. 8ෙන් තව එකක් ගත්ත නිසා මෙතන දැන් තියෙන්නේ 7යි. හැබැයි මෙහාට යන්නේ 8ක්. අපි එකක් ගත්තා වුණාට යන්නේ 8ක්. පිටිපස්සට යනවා. 8 4යි 12යි. 12න් 6ක් ගියාම 6යි. 7යි 7ෙන් 5ක් ගියාම 2යි. 2ෙන් 1ක් ගියාම 1යි. Right, that is how we can subtract. So there is no difference. It's totally similar the way we're going to apply in decimal as well. 10 පාදයේ සංඛ්‍යා අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අඩු කරන විදියමයි කිසිම වෙනසක් නැහැ. When you're going to take 1 from the front place or the next place, we are going to take a base value. අපි එකක් ගන්නවා වුණාට පහළට එනකොට ඒක පිටිපස්සට එනකොට base value එකේ ප්‍රමාණයක් තමයි එන්නේ. That's the thing. That's the point. Right, children. So that's all that we're going to discuss under number systems. I think it's clear to you. Again, I will upload this lecture into YouTube, and I will share the link here. Right. You can go to this YouTube channel and subscribe that one. Then I will upload the video and it will notify you. Through this YouTube channel, I'll share all the lectures and some other lectures also there. If you want to know, study any other subjects as well, you can follow the channel, right? Okay, children, before winding up, do you have any questions? ඉවර කරන්න කලින් දරුවනේ මොනවා හරි ඔයාලට අහන්න දේවල් තියෙනවද? ඔයාලට තව බැරි තැන් තියෙනවා නම් වීඩියෝ එක බලන්න. එතකොට වීඩියෝ එක බලලා ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන් ඒ ටික.